Hey guys, we're doing great, we're doing just fine, Jolly folks. It's another one on Jolly Tube, and this time it's all about drama that is expected to happen immediately after the Saturday night party. After these guys have drank to stupor and they are in their own realm. They begin to vomit out. They begin to behave in the way that we begin to see highlights here and there. So this is all that happened yesterday stroke this morning. There's a lot. But I'll be focusing more on, what happened between Jacoby and Michael, and then Pere and Maria. Those are the greatest of the highlights. Just join me, don't miss any part of it. As I speak to you as it was, you get. If it's the first time you've seen this channel, please do what to subscribe. The subscribe button I beg, help the ministry and give this video thumbs up. It helps the video to grow. That's what I need at this moment. Let's go straight into it. And like we know, Jackie and as in Jackie B and Michael, there are these two lovebirds in the house that ah if I would like to you know compare them at all with any other housemates from the previous sets, I'll be comparing them with V and you. Those two that will fight because of one flimsy reason, because of food, because of something, things that ordinarily you can work out, you can, arrange between yourselves, you can fix, every little thing can make you guys just spark up like that and you just fight. You fight now and then, now and then. So I'm seeing, the play of that script of V and Neo again in the house. So let me explain what happened. Let me explain what happened from the beginning of their conversation here and there and what is leading to why they are, in that space right now. It happened that, the two of them, obviously, they attracted to each other. Jackie B really likes Michael, and Michael, follow suits in that same direction. So they share the same, I think emotional feelings kind of balance, but what they want from it is something that is not balanced now, that is not mutual. You get it? So with a conversation with all that we've been seeing, Jack B wants something so dedicated, something so involving that immediately outside the house she's going to just get married. She's going to just settle down with that. That's what she wants. And Michael is someone who really wants to explore. Like, he's not ready for that like right away, probably some 2 3 4 years. You just want to take his time and all of that. And when your interest is not mutual, it's not balanced, there will be conflict here and there. So Jackie B wants, okay, since things are like this, let's get to keep knowing each other then. Let's get, but Michael wants Jackie B to come straight and let's define this relationship. You are my girl, you are my girlfriend, we are into a thing, a relationship, just declared like that. But Jackie B is not, wanting that or care to be in that since it doesn't match what she really wants. Like, she wants to get out of the house and get married straight. And that doesn't work well with with Michael. And that's the reason why there's always conflict here and there. There's always fight among these two of them. They really like each other, but then when there's no understanding, you can't compromise and meet at the middle. There will be problem somehow. And yesterday was one of those days because it's been a continuous things. One of those days we've been avoiding each other, Michael avoiding Jackie B complaining that you are avoiding me, so why you talking to me, avoid me, all those kind of thing. And outside after the party, Michael went to Jackie B, and as usual, Jackie B trying to avoid him. Don't talk to me, you've been talking to me all day, so why are you talking to me now? This all of that. And Michael came all out. You think I can get rid of you in just a week? I will totally get rid of you and forget about, move on, this, that. And I see peace right there trying to console Michael, but within me, I know you can see it. It's already written all over her. That peace is just there, waiting for the proper breakup between these two, so that she can, chook head. You can see clearly that she really likes Michael, but because of Jackie being in the picture, and she knows that this guy really likes this girl. She cannot choke head right now. If not, it won't work. Yeah, I'm looking at someone who is just waiting for the right time, to claim that property, and So that's how it plays. That's how everything plays. That's between Jack B and Michael. Let's go to Maria, Madam Maria and Pere. Those two, the executive candidate of their own world, of themselves. We've been complaining about, whispering about microphone infringement, about all of these things that they do, and Big Brother keeps reminding them these are things that we don't allow in the house, but they will not hear, they will not listen. They just want to do their thing their way. So they are both off for eviction, and it's happening that they are all in their emotions about, we don't know how strong we are. We've not been up like that, so we don't know if we are going or we are not. Well, let's just zero our minds that we are going. And even all that has been happening between them, I've been on and off. Let me start like this because I want to start on a ground that will lead to another and another, so we understand all that's been happening from the beginning. At the point when Pere was disclosing with his friends, I think yousef and Himar, he was disclosing, what himself and Maria has been up to lately, sexually, about what happened at the time after the truth or dare game, what happened between them. Maria coming to him, telling him she was honey and this and that, this is what she has been doing, how he wanted her to prove that, and what really eventually, happened, all of that. Because they were contemplating on what has been happening in the house, this, that, and he had to tell those guys, this is what have been happening that you've been imagining really has been happening. Not giving an instance between of himself and uh, Maria. So at first when I saw that, I was like, why should you kiss and tell? Must you, it's something very secretive between yourself and the lady. The camera we didn't see all of that. Must you be the one to now disclose of that? What do you want to gain doing that? Now the whole game has been turning in a way that both of them, I don't know, it's not that they are just being offensive, they are not just listening or adhering to biggest instructions in the house. Both of them are being a little bit, they are being cunning in their ways. We can't really trust them. Let's go with Pere first. Pere at first, when he had that serious thing with white money, he was of the opinion, I tried to convince so many people in the house that yes, this guy knows that myself and Maria are the white, or the white cards in the house, and he knew before even getting into the house, with the help of some runs guys in the system, that told him. So he already knew before coming into the house about all of that, and that's the reason why when he got into the house, he couldn't hug him, he couldn't shake him. There's and all of, and we used to keep receipts now. So going back to all of these videos, we can see that that's not true. This guy came in, white money came into the house, greeted everybody, even himself, you know, shook his hand, hugged him, like that, like guys will do. So where is getting all that notion from, and which trying to, convince every other housemates. I don't know where that is coming from. He did that, and that already, stained that part of us that will believe whatever he's saying. So when he was saying that, at some point, we're like, well, we didn't see it happen. He's just saying it. They just leave it at that. We are not sure of what this guy will see. He's always saying this and doing that. So we are not sure of that. So we can't really hold that and say, yes, this is what really happened. So let me talk about Maria now. If you go to Maria too, she's also the same. Someone coming from the outside that is claiming to be single to everybody in the house. She has said it from the beginning. She is single. She didn't disclose that she has any relationship, serious one at that, outside the house. Just recently now that she's disclosing that to Pere, also to the cameras, to everybody that in discussion, especially the one they had last at the executive lounge, telling other mates that she has someone very serious outside and would not give up anybody in a new reality show for something serious that she has outside the house. And like, you came in to tell us that you are single and all of that. Maybe, well, that might be your strategy or whatever it is, but it's also not making us, you know, believe whatever you are selling, believe whatever you are saying. You know, you have a story you want to tell us, we can't so much, totally believe you on whatever you are saying. That's it. That's the truth. That's the, repercussion of everything. So, Pere at one side, Maria at the other side, we can't believe them. One no better pass another one. You can't say that this one is better than this and we can believe this or believe that. So when parents start to confront Maria that this and this happened between us. So if that happened between us, are you telling me that there's someone outside and this happened between us and it means nothing? And she begins to deny all of that, probably in shame of being on national TV and accepting to have done shit like that and stuff like that. No lady will want to like meet like that if you if you are not shameful. So it's like that. She's not refusing to accept. Pere is telling us, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. The emotional thing that is adding to it is making everybody to be so convinced, even when we know that it can be so, it can be a liar, a big one, a big one like that. So, but then we, a lot of people tend to want to believe that story. Want to believe that story because whenever Maria is saying one thing, she's doing another. I'm going inside, I'm not talking to you, I want to go and sleep. She's going inside to come out to talk to Pere again. She's angry because she sees Queen with Pere. If you really and truly have someone outside, will you be so angry at that, because you seem Pere with Queen? You shouldn't bother you if you have someone or something serious outside. So why are you so bothered and so serious? And you're even having that thought that probably you'll be going today, in the Sunday and eviction night. So why you why are you so emotionally involved and troubled with Pere's movement, Pere's actions in the house? So that's what Pere has been, saying and saying. If you take me to be just a friend, like you've been saying, why are you so involved in who I'm being with, who I play with? Why are you, putting so much emotions to it? I'm just a friend, right? Guys, join me in the comment section. Let's rub minds about all of these things. Remember, I did a video about sinking and sailing, relationships in the house, what they think about, those are in a ship in the house. Is it going to sail? Is it going to sink? I think these two guys are also a part of that discussion. So now that we see things go in this direction, what do you think of their relationship or situationship? Let's put it that way. Is it still something that's going to sink, or is something that will sail? Let's discuss on rub minds of all of these things while we await the eviction process this evening, later this evening. Let's see who is going home. Let's see who stays back. That will determine a lot of things going forward. If this is the first time you've seen the channel, please do subscribe. I beg you. Hit that subscribe button. And when you're at it, use the notification bell so that you get all my videos as it drops. Give this video a thumbs up, help the video to grow, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care of you. Bye for now.